Come on in here. Come on in, come on in. Let's see what we got going on here. Let me pick it up on mine. Here we go. Deep South Cutlery is live. Here we go. I'm here. Nobody else is here, Kevin, but me.
All alone, like, oh, yoga.
Yep. That thing is nervous, ain't it? Y'all come on in. Let's see what we can't see. There you go. What's up, Justin? How you, buddy? How you doing? Walk over here. Grab some stuff. Get some stuff rearranged over here. There y'all come. Hey, Colton Spears. Hey, Bubba. What's up, man? How you doing, Mr. Curtis? Hey, Donald, Ken Long. Good to see all of y'all on here. Thank y'all for being here with us. Daddy had to run there and they're in meeting this week, so he had to run and get done early, and but he'll be back Thursday night for our auction, and we look forward to. Man, we got some good stuff, guys. We've been. Yep, you're right, Bubba. You're right. We have been having some really good stuff come through here. Yeah, go ahead and double tap the screen. Get us some thumbs up, some likes up in here, and I'm gonna like it myself on my other phone. Man, we've got a good giveaway this week. Let me show you the giveaway. Let me get this off here because it ain't gonna be this one. That's a double X. I'll show you all that piece here in just a second. Here's gonna be the giveaway this week. A USA Buck 501 Squire. 501 Squire in the sheath. This is a brand new, never used, carried, sharpened, or anything else buck knife right there with a rosewood handle. But guys, in the process of me getting a new buck order in this week and cleaning all my stuff up, I have somewhere lost the box. So if you're gonna get there and say, well, I want a knife in a box, don't enter this week. This knife's not gonna come in the original box, it'll come in the sheath. This is a toter. This is not a collectible piece, I guess you'd say. What's up, Chop? But there you go, a little lockback 501. That one's the right size for your hand. That's a good piece. Nice. I think it's a nice giveaway too, Mike. I think it's a real nice giveaway. Like I said, if you on Whatnot, we've had one bad review, and that's because a free knife we give a guy he wasn't happy with. Hey, Callie, how are you today? And he didn't like the knife we sent him on a freebie. So if you're real picky and want the original box, this one's not going to come in the original box, but it'll be free. Guys, these are $65, $70 knives. Go look them up. 501 bucks. 501 bucks. And that's gonna be that famous 420 steel in the little buck sheath. I think that's an awesome giveaway. Really do. What's up, Chico? You driving to church, or you already over there? That's exactly right, Beecher. Beggars can't be choosy. We're gonna have a really good time. We've got 21 folks on here. Let's start right here where we're sitting down and show y'all some of this stuff. Then I'll move about and show you the shop. Once again, y'all ought to know this. When this video drops, free is free, right? When this video drops, go and put prize me, enter Mr. Bobby. I'll link everything to it, and get it all. You know, get it where you know how to enter. Go to dscutlery@gmail.com and send doing good, Shane. Send a email saying who you are, kind of tie your YouTube handle to who you are. That way, when you win, we'll only email you if you win. And be watching our show. You can see about 8 o'clock. We're starting to do our giveaways at 8 o'clock on the nights there. We'll draw for our YouTube winner, but that will be the free giveaway. A buck 501, cool piece, I think, right there. Guys, we have come across all kinds of good stuff. Let's just start running through here some of it. There is a genuine India stag, first run, production first run, 54 pattern trapper, and that one's the real deal. Look at all these right here. There, of course, there is that pretty 92 pattern. USA, 92 pattern USA. That's been pocket worn a little bit. This one's cool. This is a Damascus, ladder Damascus case. Ladder Damascus stag trapper. Look at that thing. That's the real deal. What year is that? Let me see if I can read the dots. Oh, they're way down there deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be a 2005. Yep, 2005. There you go. There you go, guys. Let me take this deal out of here. Y'all hold on just a second. Our website's dscutlery.com, and it's not quite operational yet, but we're getting mighty close. Mighty close. There's a bunch of case copper locks. Small case copper locks right there. Those are really nice. Check that out. I think we got 3 or 4 of those available. Look at that 52 pattern. Hey, Jeff. Look at that 52 pattern. That is a Pearl Premier. Stag Pearl Premier. That's a pearl badge. That's a pretty piece of stag right there on that. Is that an 18 pattern or 47? Hard to tell there. Now, this is one that if y'all watched our videos a couple weeks ago, I showed a video of a knife that was gassing. The celluloid was gassing. We sent that thing to Mr. Nick Maynard, this classic Whittler, and that's what he done. Worm groove bone on that classic piece right there. Guys, that is fine. Check out the tested badge right there. Look at that worm groove. I mean, you can't get much better than that. Pretty. And that one will be available here at Deep South Cutlery Thursday night. Check us out. If you see something you can't live without, always remember to call us right here at the shop. Don't call us tonight. I'm going home as soon as I get done right here. 601-928-8363. And we'd love to have your business. We've been selling knives all week. Daddy's been moving them. Few that we got sitting around here. I did rearrange things a little bit, guys. I rearranged them this week on one of the rainy days. Any peach seed jig, apple green Barlows. I'll check, Mr. Harry. I don't really know, to be honest with you. Who's coming in here? Oh, what's up? Hayden and Jabberjaw coming in there. I'm making a YouTube video. Y'all know when the camera's on, don't you? Jab, quit walking like that. People don't know you. Yeah.
What you doing?
What am I doing? I'm doing a YouTube video, preview video.
Preview?
Yeah, I just lost 7 people when you done that.
That's all right.
That's a fine, Jason. You can still watch, and maybe you can win, buddy. Maybe you can win. Look at all these pieces right here. This is just some sporadic pieces.
Is this Caitlin's home?
That's Caitlin's. Yeah, I'll show that in just a second. That's some good stuff, ain't it? We've got that. That's the only one we got, Mr. Donald. It is a large. It is a large case T-shirt that we found. Doing good, Bryce Dixon. How are you, buddy? We found that thing. Anybody my size or smaller, I can fit. I wear a medium and large, so I can wear that one. So that is a large. Only one we got there. Muskrat and bass. Muskrat right there. There's the Navy Trapper Lock. Guys, if y'all are in a Trapper Lock, there you go. Let me look back here. I've got it rearranged. All right, here, Jab, did you see the... Yeah, you seen that today. Look at all these. I'm not going to go through all of them, but you just know what we got for Thursday night. I'm not going to go through all these. These are some fine pieces. There's some jackknives, a couple different jackknives. Got several pretty trappers, pretty bone trappers right there. Look at that.
This is pretty bone.
Yeah, I'm going to show it to them in just a second. Look at these stag pieces right here. Big stag moose. Look at all these guys. Oh, look at that big 88 Jab. Do y'all know Jab? Y'all know Jabberjaw?
Hey, how y'all doing? Jabberjaw. Capital J, capital J.
Poor Kenny said, what up, Seth and Jab?
What's up, Pope Kenny? I still got your honey. I got to get some more, though. I'm running low.
And that's 9 Dot right here.
Yep, that's the world.
Oh, 9 Dot. Show him why he call you 9 Dot. There it is. That he ain't a 10 Dot.
Nope.
That 9th one's missing right there. Didn't hurt him a lick, though. That's a tough dude right there.
You already stole that from Case, man.
There's a fine 88. I ain't going to open it up there, guys.
Yeah,
want to see it, Daddy?
Case Wildlife Knives, yeah. Look at all these guys. Just got a bunch of different pieces.
Tennis strikes are awesome.
They are. North Spoon just went live. They went live at the church don't start till 7. I wonder why they went live. Ted Kane calling me. He can call back later.
He's got to know everything.
Ted Kane, yeah. All these pieces right here.
Put that back.
There's an elephant toe right there.
It's old.
There's a pretty, let me see that thing. Let me see that thing, 9 dot. Don't open it on me. Look at all these, guys. These are good pieces that come in our collection this week. Now check this out. How many of them you seen?
It really looks like Uberta stole the design. It really.
How many of these you seen, guys? That is a case tested. Where's Kenny at today? Kenny had to go home. They call Kevin Kenny. As a case tested stag.
20 to 40?
Yep, 20 to 40. This one's not in premier shape, but go look them up online.
Go look up a person that was born from 20 to 40
Yeah.
and see what they look like.
Yeah.
They got cracks too.
If they still around.
Yeah.
Why is this thing so heavy?
We got this thing in there today, guys. These are pretty cool. Made by Hempwood Hughes. Don't know nothing about it, but that is... Yeah, I didn't... HB, you get that from Tony? No, I didn't get that. We didn't get that from Tony. No, sir. Sure didn't get that one from Tony. Tony's got one. We called Tony about the one he's got. This one's gonna be a little bit cheaper than Tony's. But sure didn't. Guys, this is, let me show y'all because I didn't believe it myself. That's armadillo hide or armadillo scales on these knives. That is green dyed armadillo scales. Can y'all believe that? We have that in the Trapper and the Mini Trapper. Just a bunch of cool pieces there. I mean, just look at all these pieces, guys. Kalen did get my brother-in-law got all his tribal locks. I'm not going to show you every one of them. There's all the tribal locks that are available. These are not for sale. These all in boxes are. And we've got, I would be willing to say we probably got one of the largest collections of tribal locks in the world right there.
Look at that thing.
Oh, just okay, they wasn't live. I got you.
This branded.
Yeah, that's some cool pieces right there. Oh, let's see what we got right here. There's some Rough Riders. I'm gonna go real fast through here. My phone's steadily ringing in my back pocket. I ain't had a service call in 2 hours and go live on YouTube and they start coming in. What's up, Mario? Some Essies. Look at all these pieces right here. Look at all these things right here. You see something you can't live without, holler at us here at the shop, and we'd love to help you out. Butter beans and canoes, man. We got more canoes right now than I think we've ever had. There's a few pieces of the 89 Centennial pieces that we got right there. Yeah, there's some interesting pieces right there. There's some of our old knives. We're about done with all these what I call whatnot knives. There's a couple stag. That's for regular stag. That second cut stag right there. There's the Trapper set. We do got a Trapper head over there. I forgot to show y'all. And there's just some more old knives. There's a whole bucket of knives. Hey, Saturday, if any of you guys are local, we'll be at the Lamar County Multipurpose Center.
For the gun show?
No, they having what they call the Blessing of the Hunt.
Cool.
And we're gonna be there selling knives. They've invited us. Huh?
On that classic right there.
What is that? That is a celluloid.
That's a classic. Man.
Yes.
It'll gas.
Yes, that's a celluloid solid in Germany case. I had to talk to Daddy in the morning. I don't know. I don't have a clue. That is a celluloid case.
I got that celluloid on the back of my legs. It makes me look good when I wear shorts.
That's
That's cellulite. That's right.
Well, you ain't got no good sense. I ain't got no. Oh, that's what I want to show you. There's a Trapper head, right there, guys. We got some knives to sell. Got some good pieces. Good pieces. Candy handle knives. They are kind of cool, ain't they? Guys, up here is just our regular run-of-the-mill case knives that we keep in stock all the time. Did get some buck. Hey, what's up, Big Jim? How you doing, man? There's the case pieces. Of course, there's a lineman piece, a bunch of elephant toes, and green apple Barlows. What Harry was asking for a while ago, and I don't think I got. I don't think we did get that in today. Check that out. Got that in today too. That's got the bling going on there, bro.
That's not lady case. That's just bubble gum.
That's just bubble gum. Yep. I don't guess it's not lady. Nope, just
Is
bubble
that real
gum.
gold?
Yes,
That's real gold.
How much is it?
This is
Huh?
worth more than your car.
I don't have a car.
Well, then it's worth a lot, ain't it?
How much is it?
It's high dollar.
You got any cheetahs, buddy? I got cheetahs. How many you want to see? Let's see. There's a row of double X all the way to 75 cheetahs right there. That is the world famous Jabberjaw there. There's a bunch of red bone and brown, most of them is red, cheetahs. And there's a couple stag pieces of cheetahs right there. All these are going to be what I call prime cheetahs there. They're not, yep, they're not going to be cheap dates. We've been selling a good bit of this. Old stuff's been moving. Look at all the old canoes, old 70s canoes that I got. Just check out all that's a bunch of tested USA double X. Toward the end of the show the other night, a bunch of double X and USA pieces got sold. Bunch of them. And those are hard to get a hold of. Granddaddy Barlow's, I've got some. Where's they at though? It's a good question. Oh, here's one, Harry. Granddaddy Barlow and Stag. There's the case canoe set, Stag. There's a couple 52s and some case equestrians. Don't have any right now. Don't have any. There's a case Congress set. Of course, there's our set that we have made from by our friends there at Bear & Son. There's a toothpick set right there. What is this? This is red etch. So that's going to be 79, 78, 78. And then we have the 79 maroon set. Of course, we got some Parker Frosts right down there. There's a museum set that we've got available. We need to sell that thing. Need to sell that museum piece. Guys, that one case elephant toe right there should bring $400. And I think Daddy's asking like $650 for the whole set of knives right there. Check out that charade, how fat it is. And, I mean, there's some fine pieces. A little bit of green bone. There's some crazy horse knives right there. There's some more of these right there. There's some of the buck we got in. Guys, I've just been seeing what works. And so it seems like the lower end bucks got you there, Barlow Brigade. Seems like the lower end, that's what I've been toting right there, though. A little 284. Hard to beat for the money. So we got a bunch of slims. Of course, we do have some regulars. Regular right there. Got me, yeah, you did, didn't you? Got your two A.G. Russells. There's a little 284 right there. It's a fine little.
That right there.
It's a Bear & Son.
That's what fellers that use knives tote right there.
Yep. Buck 112. I got several of the slim 112s right there. Boom, boom, boom. A couple different colors. Actually, the 112 regular brass bolsters are on back order right now from Buck. They sure are, but I do got the 112 autos. From our friends there at Buck. There's a few Kershaws right down there. Them are USA, all the Kershaws we have. That's right. The Beach, that's what I've carried most of my life. I don't have one today on me, but that's what I've carried most of my life. Look at all these pieces right there. You got to look. There's that Indian paintbrush. John Deere green. Orange bone stag 6.5 right there. Yeah, he hadn't toted a G. You know, Daddy, what he totes right now is he totes a Bear & Son. He totes the same knife Jab's got. What you got money in your hand for? Hold on, I need to take a time out. Jab got money in his hand. No, T-Knox, we don't carry Benchmade. We don't handle those. When they went all, try not to offend nobody. When they went and started doing all their protest against the Second Amendment, and they've tried to backtrack, I know, but we sold everything we had in our shop that was Benchmade, and didn't want to mess with them anymore. Do got some Winchesters, yes sir. I gotta put my hand on them. I don't know where they are. I seen you got one of them.
And then he got that.
All right.
What'll that take?
This exact knife or what? Yeah. 85.
For both of them?
Yeah.
Oh. How much is this?
Is that good?
Yeah.
How much is this one by itself?
Yeah, T-Knox. It's a crying shame. It's a crying shame, really. But I honestly, I've got Benchmades that I've had in my personal stuff, that I can't sell. But honestly, back left side in the middle. Honestly, I've toted some of these other knives that are being made now. I think are just the same quality, if not better, for a better price point. in all honesty, guys, I've got my collectible knives, which I guess you say money is an object, but it's not. If I find an elephant toe that I can't live without, and I've got the money and I can afford it, we do got a bunch of used knives. If I can do that, there you go. Look, look, still selling knives. You know, that's one thing. But if it's a knife I'm gonna tote, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, we sure will, Miss Callie. I'll be honest with you. I'm toting a buck and a. Look at this. I'll show you what I'm toting here. A Bear and Son Ranger. I mean, not Ranger. Rancher.
That's a bad boy.
I got some of them on order. That's the titanium Rancher. I'm toting that in my left pocket and my little buck 284 right there, and then my Essie right there. Trappers are your jam. That's cool, man. Trappers seem to me the most popular overall. You know, it's just I think they never overalls are popular.
Overalls are popular too.
I never got. You know, we see so many knives. It's hard for me to really get attached. I mean, I've got a problem. I'll go show you how bad my problem is. There's all these knives and this are mine that are not for sale. These are all mine that are not for sale. These are all mine that are not for sale. You ready? These are all mine that aren't for sale. These are all mine that aren't for sale. These and these are all mine that aren't for sale. And I got a bucket there in the back. I got a problem, Jeb.
You got enough money, they for sale, I promise you. I'll tell his wife if y'all see something in that collection.
She knows. I mean, I'm not saying there ain't for sale.
You know what people don't think about knives?
What's that?
Take this rat right here.
That's an old Remington.
That's a Remington.
Mm-hmm.
It's $150.
Mm-hmm.
It's only going to get more valuable, and it takes up that much space.
What's up, Gary?
So if you get a $600 or $800 knife and you put it up and keep it, it takes up.
Van Graves.
I mean, just
You own yet?
a tiny. Just compare this to the Pow Pow. This don't take up nearly as much space as a Pow Pow, but it's an investment. If I have
Honestly, it's probably a better investment.
it's a better investment because somebody will buy it if you stick it on the internet, DOND or however
And
you want to do
you don't feel as when I start buying, I've got every Glock made.
Yeah.
Every model Glock made. I collect Glock firearms.
But you got some elephant toes
But-
that cost way more than a Glock.
but
You
I
can
don't-
turn right around.
I don't feel near as bad.
And when you get rid of one, I mean, it's a tool.
This
It's
thing
not
don't
a.
fit in the case.
It's not a Pow Pow.
Ain't gonna fit in the case.
You got the case upside down, crazy. You lost your finger and your brain.
Check out this, though, guys. This is our Cobra Techs. Cobra Tech pieces right there. I got to get off of this thing for quick.
These Cobra Tech trappers are phenomenal. What is the steel?
That's a VG10. What's my
Yes.
favorite Glock? A Glock 48. A Model 48 is what I tote most of the time to church. That's
My fully auto 18's cool.
They don't even make an 18.
Yes, they do.
An 18?
It's fully auto. Yes. FBI's got them.
Oh, I think say you ain't got one.
No, I ain't got one.
But you realize
No, man. You know I got them charges on me, man.
you on the internet, bro.
Yeah, I can't.
What's
I
up,
know.
Knife Doctor? He said, Jabberjaw, don't ever quit
The
talking.
knife doctor.
I went and ate some Mexican last night, and Jab come sit at my table.
I got to get with Mr. Kevin still on that knife if he ain't sold it already.
He probably done sold it. You
He
done
probably
drug
did.
around.
Come
I
on.
drag around bad.
I'm hungry, Daddy.
I'm hungry, Daddy. What he said? Check this out, guys.
Yep.
Is this
30S. Yeah, I've got one of those.
No.
Yeah, Mario. According to what they tell us, they are absolutely.
All right.
I don't, Dwayne.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, Jab.
See
I
y'all.
stuck that-
Love y'all.
Jab said bye. He said he loves
Peace
y'all.
out.
Wave with your other hand. There you go. See you, Jab.
Aerodynamic. Hey.
Aerodynamic. Now that was not planned. That was not planned at all. That's Jab just coming up here. Guys, there's the Bear and Sons that we have in stock right now. Buck fixed blades. Buck fixed blades right there. Got a bunch of them. We've got a big sportsman's event this weekend, so we ordered a whole bunch of fixed blades coming up. And I think I've showed you about everything. Y'all know the rest of it. You know the rest of it. That email address is dscutlery@gmail.com. dscutlery@gmail.com. Case cheetahs. We got a bunch of them, Chris. Most of ours are vintage, or all of ours are vintage that we have right now. All right there. Case cheetahs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is the most popular one? Of what, Jamie? Do I have a buck 117? I think I do, Travis. There's a couple cheetahs right there. Buck 117. Let me see if I didn't get them in. 105, 103, 120, 102. Man, I may have lied to you. I don't think I got a 117. I don't think I do. Of knife brands for us, it's Case, WR Case and Sons. Jamie is the most popular that we have. I mean, I don't know if that's worldwide, but for us, that is a cool little piece right there. Alpha Scout Pro S35VN steel on that one right there. That is a cool piece right there, guys. They've been hanging around here a little while. I ordered those because I like that. That's my type of fixed blade. I like the ones that good skinners like that. Guys, let me go and remind y'all here real fast. And look, that Sea Dragon set, or not Sea Dragon, peanut butter and jelly set's finally gone. I think they do, Dwayne. I think they do. I just and if you if you want to get up with us, we can get them for you. It's cheap, if not cheaper than anybody else. But I'd have to wait till my next order. I just got an order in. Are you saying the only knives held in collection? Used knives. I hear you here. Used knives. As far as when we buy them, T-Knox, it's hard for us. It's hard for us to give. So you got some of these knives like this. They'll bring a little bit. This one's been used, but that's not going to bring a whole lot. That's an old charade, right? But if you get an old knife, let's see, like this one. Let me find one right here behind you. Hold on. Like this. This is a 1979. It's a 1979. Well, that's cool, Jamie. We all got our thing. Not everybody's into knives. Not everybody's into. So that's never been used. That's a 79 model. We've got some pieces in there. It's 1920s models. So they're definitely going to retain their value a whole lot more when they're unused. And did y'all see these slab sides? Now, Doc, are you still on here? Y'all see these slab sides? I'm not great at aging the old fixed blades. Look at that stag slab side. If I'm not mistaken, that's going to be. You sound right like me, Jason. If I'm not mistaken, that's a 60. What year would that be, Doc? That's 60 something to 80. I'm always terrible at the fixed blades. I wish they'd kept the same tang stamps. It'd have made it a whole lot easier for me. But that's the reason the knife doctor's in here. Yep, I thought it was 60 to 80. So I mean, that's an unused fixed blade. Slab side stag from 60 to 80. That is unbelievable. I mean, you can see me in the background of that thing. That's mirror finish deal with the original sheath. Now that's not a cheap date by no means in that shape, but that's what we look for. We try to find. Look, here's another one. That'd be the same age. Nope, Scooter, it sold, buddy. It sure got sold. There's the same thing. Boy, Jason Beecher is fast. I tell you what, Jason. I don't even know what come across the screen, but you had him before I even seen him. Yeah, you're fast. You got it going on. Y'all, let me grab this behind me. Oh, I'm gonna cut myself. Check this out right here, guys. I don't know if y'all seen many of these. I want to show you. I thought this was cool. I had to look this one up, and there's no info on the internet. Call me later. I don't care, man. There's enough idiots. I don't care. Their opinion does not matter to me. But this is a trapper head. Y'all see that? Copper head body, but with trapper blades. Let me show you. It's hard to look through this camera. Look at the tang pattern number. W0200. That is a weird tang. I mean, it took me forever to find that, and all I can find is that that was a white bone. Look at that pretty bone too, man. It almost looks like ivory. That's how good it looks. What year is that? 1990. 1990 era. I think we may have some laying around here somewhere in Miss County, but that was a cool piece. And hey Doc, if you're still on here, we got her in today. Oh, needs a little bit of work, but we got her in today. There's that tested. Now this one has been used, carried and sharpened. W0200. I had to be 10 years old again. In 1990, I was 2 years old. Look at that, boys. All right, guys. Man, HB, I know where 3 or 4 of them are. Man, we got folks from, I just sold a knife to a 9-year-old to a 95-year-old. There's no age group that collects these. I mean, it's all the way up. And I'm telling you guys, it's cool how you talk about knives. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I tell you guys, these really are, Jab said it a while ago, these are good investments. Something that you can park your money in. I mean, really, slowly go and you can build a decent little collection. All right, yes, sir. Our buddy Heath Warren's probably got 3 or 4 tank fishers. I wish Mr. Fisher was still alive, I tell you that, because I got several knives I'd love for them to work with. There's what the giveaway is, guys, this week. A USA Buck 501 Squire. Never used, carried, nor sharpened in the sheath. Our shop, Dwayne, is in Wiggins, Mississippi. Wiggins, Mississippi. We're 30 minutes north of the Gulf of America, right here in beautiful. I have a good radio voice. Well, I appreciate that, I guess. I mean, yeah. I used to play on the radio, but my mama made me get off of it. So it's just the way that it worked. But no, Wiggins, Mississippi, downtown, beautiful Wiggins, Mississippi, Deep South Cutlery. We have a Facebook auction we run every Thursday night. Come join us. Bristol, Tennessee. Well, you ain't, man, one of my heroes lives in Bristol, Tennessee. Doyle Lawson. He is in Bristol, Tennessee. He's getting old now, but I've not quite yet. Not quite yet, Scooter. Good evening, Miss Brandy. How are you doing? What's up, John? John, boy, I got you. Man, let me show you, John. You while you're on here. If I don't tear everything up. John. Look at that right there. Don't worry about the price. Money don't even matter. Y'all gotta know our buddy John. Hey, did your grandma ever get over her mad spell last week, John? Look at that, guys. That is a 75 pattern. Let me open it up. See what that is. I'll bring it over here and set it in this little display so y'all can see it. Iowa. Ames, Iowa. You a little ways away from Wiggins, Mississippi. I've never been to Iowa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 73. She's still mad. Guys, if y'all wasn't on our show last Thursday night, John Merritt had everybody dying laughing. It's more than just about a knife. We have a good time. And of course, we want to make $1 or $2. This is actually Daddy's business, his livelihood. And so we want to make a living off of it and got to turn a few dollars, but there, look at that thing, John. Making feather sticks to kindle a fire. Can I recommend? I tell you what, Torched, I'm not real familiar. I'm not really familiar with that, but I tell you what, there's a guy on here, you need to go follow his YouTube channel. There's a bunch of guys down here that you need to follow their channel. Barlow Brigade, Knife Doctor, and they can probably answer that question a whole lot better than you. We're a little bit different than a lot of the channels. We're a business. We're trying to sell knives. You know, a lot of these other guys do a whole lot more knife reviews and knife repairs. So I wouldn't be one to answer you that. I've done a few reviews, but they're just on knives that I've toted. But these guys, that's what they do. This is what they did. Big Jim, did you see this one? Alligator, I mean not alligator, armadillo scale. Armadillo scale on that Hempwood Hughes custom case knife right there. And it feels like armadillo scale. Anybody's ever, I don't know if y'all got armadillos where y'all live. We do down here. And but there you go. All right, guys. If y'all see something you can't live without between now and Thursday, make sure you give us a call right here. 601-928-8363. Looking forward to having a good show. We've got some good stuff. Boy, we got some good stuff. And we'll have a good show. Oh, there's a granddaddy. Harry, are you still on here? Yeah, them guys, they'll help you out, Torched. They know more than I do about that stuff. Y'all don't have armadillos. Well, Jeff, you need to come down here and bring you a truckload. Big Jim, we'll get him out there, and we'll get Big Jim out there. He'll catch you a bunch of armadillos and put them in your truck, and y'all can populate the area with armadillos. Harry, right about right there. Big Jim, you can catch a bunch of armadillos, can't you? You can run them down. I've seen you moving that in your school. Ooh, that's a double X, Harry. 1940 to 1964. Double X, X is under. Did y'all hear that snap? Good grief. Look at that pretty 92 right there. Look at the bone on that thing. The cold, I mean, I don't know if anything would kill much other than a truck. Them things is. Several years ago, how about some rust locks? Knife Doctor rust locks. You know what? I'm not getting many rust locks in right now. I don't know if they're not making a ton of them. I do got a tribal lock, but that you don't want that one, Doc. That says Navy. I tried to sell that to Gary Walter last week, and the old Marines, they didn't like the Navy knife. I said, y'all are the Department of the Navy, and he didn't think I was as funny as I thought I was. Got a bunch of tribal locks though. You ever seen that many tribal locks at one place? I don't think I've got anything new in rust lock. Let's see. Need an armadillo for Joe's wedding. Joe's wedding is going to be the second most important knife event of the year after, there you go, Doc, there's one. After the Ellaville knife show, which we'll have our knife show, our Wiggins knife show, or Deep South knife show between now and then. Hoorah. Men's department. Mr. Bobby ain't here right now. Mr. Bobby retired Navy. He liked that Navy one. Of course, that's all friendly banter. Kinda, a little bit. There's a rust lock right there. Men's Department of the Navy. I love it. There's a rust lock right yonder. Do I got any down here? May have some in that other room. Not many rust locks. Doc, you in a rust lock kick right now? Cause they ain't making a ton of them for these new knives. And I'm honestly, we don't try to buy a whole lot of rust locks used because they're still new enough that they're not getting a whole lot of traction in the vintage market. It's kind of weird how that all works. But I don't see many, Doc. Sure don't. That's what they're making a ton of that I can't stand. Maybe y'all love that, but that knife there is about goofy to me. That slim, that right there. I don't know what they call it. Now, have you seen? Nope. No. I thought they had them in that, but we don't. I tell you, they just ain't making many. Yeah, they're getting married on November 7th. John Merritt, oh, look, there's a built Ford Tough. Doc, you got a Toyota now though. Whittler, yep. I knew the Seahorse Whittler. I'm not a fan of. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those. They're just not my favorite. They probably did. They probably did in the Sea Dragon. We got a whole Sea Dragon set up here. Let's see if they got a rust lock in Sea Dragon. If they did, they just released it because. Now I love the old Whittlers, like the old 80 patterns. Let's see, like these right. So I can find one right here real fast. Well, I say that and I can't find one. Like these right here. Love that. That's cool. That's a cool piece. That 92 patterns have been really hot. It's lizard skin? Okay. Man, the lizard skin, the Sea Dragon, the peanut butter and jelly is wearing me out. Is wearing me. There's a pretty Whittler right there. They coming out with more every week. How much on which one, Doc? Yeah. We have quit chasing them. Well, I mean, if we get one in, we get them in on trades. We quit chasing them. They're just, for one thing, here's my rant of the day. All right, I know y'all don't care what my opinion is, and I don't really care sometimes what my opinion is. That cool piece of vintage, yeah, probably. Ooh, Doc. Here's what Daddy's got on it. But I'm sure he can come off of that, especially for you. That's a pretty Whittler. There's 80 pattern. They call that a carpenter's Whittler. We had about 7 or 8 of them, and down to 1 or 2. Oh, I'm gonna do that with 2 hands instead of 1. That is a 80 pattern carpenter's Whittler. Hold on, let me open it up for you. I'll show it to you. 74. Let me get here in some good light. 80s pattern carpenter Whittler. Pretty piece, though. That's a rare piece. They didn't make a whole ton of those. And they make a lot of the 83s like that. Or is that an 08? I always get them confused. 83 and 08 look almost the same. And we got Stockmans coming out of our ears. There's a Whittler right there also. Queen Mountain Man Trapper. Now, Big Jim, remind me, which one do they call the Mountain Man? Is it that one? Or is it that one? I think it's this one right here. Stag, Queen, Mountain Man Trapper. You want 2 of them, Big Jim? I'll send you 2 of them. I'll deliver you 2 of them. You close enough. But then you wouldn't get to walk around in here. 2 blade, that's what I thought. There they are right there. Got a bunch of those queens. Queen knives are awesome. Queen knives are awesome. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get out of here. There's a kissing crane. I didn't even know we had. The other one? Oh, the single blade. Okay. Single blade lock back. We call that the back pocket because it looks like a case back pocket knife. And those are carbon steel, guys. 1095 carbon steel. Genuine stag right there from our friends there at Queen. So, all right, we can talk about knives forever, can't we? That's why we got YouTube channel. Kissing Crane's very good. Very good German piece. Very good German piece. Matter of fact, I think we're about to get a bunch of German pieces in, if I'm not mistaken. If any of y'all like the old German knives, I think we got a bunch of German Kissing Cranes, Bokers, Hen and Roosters, all such as that coming in. And we'll go from there. All right, guys. Been on here 45 minutes. Got 62 of y'all. Thank you so much. Join us Thursday night. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Follow us whenever you can. All right, John. That sounds like a plan to me. Like and follow the channel. 6318 HP on the other blade. Yeah, we've got a bunch of 6318s. I don't know if I can put my hand on one right here quickly, but holler at us, Dependable. We've got a bunch of 18 patterns. It's all according to what year that you want and everything such as that. Yeah, Miss Callie. All right, Gary. Thank you, sir. All right, guys. Y'all get in where you fit in Thursday night. We're looking forward to coming here and selling them at you. We're going to have a good time. Enter to win that beautiful buck 501 Squire. And good luck to every one of y'all. I'm not going to be able to make it tonight, Callie. No, ma'am. I'll watch them online. I don't go to church there. It has. I don't guess I have one of those dependable. I sure don't. I don't know. I've never seen one with 3 X's, SS, and an XX on it. So, but thank you, Justin. Thank you, Doc, for being on here. Big Jim, all of you that are on here, that are on here all the time. I mean, Chop and Justin and all of y'all. We appreciate y'all so much. And some of you I wouldn't know how to pick out in a crowd. I've never seen you, but I appreciate y'all being on here. And I'm glad y'all would help us out. We're going to have a good time Thursday night. Till then, God bless y'all. Good times. Great night.